Hi there, and welcome to Celeb Hut. It seems as though it's prepared for the past. She was fine. It took her some time, but she has it now in light of the fact that the charges are back, and this time it may not be going okay. I really want Beyonce to quit disregarding her sexually unbiased propensities. Have you all seen that all the meetings were with Jaguar? Wright has been saying that Jay-Z is the one setting up Daddy for disappointment. Well, one individual she's likewise gabbed about as of late Jay-Z's significant other boycotts. And Jag has had a ton to sufficiently express to make her the ongoing #1 objective of the B colony was that large number of young ladies on young lady claims, okay, I know very much, like Jag. Ton of you all have been saying for quite a long time that you know how Beyonce rolls, yet might the bond time at some point be for genuine. We should figure out above all else in the meeting. Jag was exceptionally clear about the claim that Beyonce was straight up at what Jack really talked about that female drummer, Kimberly Thompson, who blamed Ba for outrageous black magic, dim sorcery, and projecting spells on her. Kimberly really documented a limiting request against being prohibited, saying that Ba was using spells to tap her telephone and control her funds, all to keep close watch over her, and these activities were supposedly important for a disturbed crusade orchestrated, aided by Beyonce against Kimberly additionally. Faulted Debay for the deficiency of many works, robbery of homes, passing of her pet cat, and her various broken connections in addition to other things, and think about what they wouldn't give her a con. Rolling, or they just told her avoid Beyonce and work for another person. Think about the things she's struggling with. Finding work too, honey. I don't have the foggiest idea about any black magic yet. The following thing Jaguar was saying was that since Beyonce was laying down with everybody her dad chose to have her work with additional ladies than men, however, the shock was on Matthew NOS. Since then, Beyonce fired connecting with the young ladies purportedly well. I need to concede that Jaguar were saying that Beyonce was playing with every one of the ladies isn't exactly shocking. I mean, there have been reports that go as far as possible back too. For example, truly do recollect that talk or interview where it teamed up with Beyonce. She said that Beyonce was infatuated with her and that she's really strange. Now, assuming you go searching for that interview, you won't track down it. However, there have forever been bits of hearsay that email was saying that Beyonce was being enamored with her is essential for the justification for why she no longer has a vocation, and discussing interview that appear to have been erased from the web. There's another where Woman Crazy said about working with Bounce on the phone, we lived it up cooperating on her video, and it only sort of works out in light of the fact that we both like ladies, presumably implied Beyonce likes ladies overall, and likes to help them. However, at that point again, like individuals noted, Woman Gava might have implied that plainly. Now, how could B and J's have such data regardless of whether they are simply supposed about groups rejected from the web? Is it since there's a reality to the thing was being said about B really preferring ladies, while other than that tale about Chronicle, and Woman G saying that B likes ladies while kiddling it? Inquired where there were bits of gossip once upon a time that Rita Air supposedly had a trio with Ba and Jay-Z child. On the off chance that these cases aren't persuading sufficient, let's simply bring you all deep own memory connect about a portion of the other stunning things that have been said about Bey preferring ladies. Back in 2007, there was a supposed report guaranteeing that Beyonce was spotted at the Container with 3 sweethearts partaking in the club's gamble show, encompassed by a gigantic protector and defensive draperies around their table. A source even said at the time Beyonce was truly capitalizing on the pod strip show. She was on the table in the celebrity overhang, cheering uproariously as 2 young ladies got bare and kowtowed to one another. She remained until 3:30 in the first part of the day, groveling to one another. However, at any rate, still on the strip clubbing, there was likewise one more record presently rejected from the web, at about a lady while they were moving at a club. She sat on Ba's lap and Bey told her something to the tune of try not to begin something you can't complete. Dan in a For the People Who Review, at some point in those days, there were bits of hearsay that B. Anna purportedly had an excessively close relationship with her female guitar player that she used to highlight on visits. Others say that boycotts looked excessively open to being bare between 2 other exposed ladies in the thank you video. Michelle and Kelly was additionally stripped close to Bey, so I don't know what that says regarding them, but rather taking into account Jack was saying that Ba was connecting with every one of the females. I don't know whether she likewise implied all of them. In any case, this next one might be reachable yet. Don't you find it a piece odd that Ba has utilized by lighting and varieties many times throughout the long term she involved the lighting for her mind-boggling magazine covers both in 2003 and 2013, and this is likewise one more execution by Beyonce where she utilized similar lighting impact occurrence youngster. The manner in which we know limits she generally does everything deliberately. Furthermore, I can serenely say that nothing she does is a happenstance, so for her to utilize every one of the three signs on different occasions, child, who had many individuals persuaded that she was most certainly conveying something about how you are doing now, a significant number of Ba's most stead fast fans were saying that Bey seemed to have emerged during her run in Renaissance time. I realized that Bon paid respect to the different people who motivated the undertaking, like her uncle Johnny, who is gay and died because of confusion with HIV/AIDS, depicting him as her adoptive parent, and the first individual to open her to a ton of music and the way of life that act as motivation for the collection. She likewise regarded every one of the trailblazers who started culture and all of the fallen holy messengers whose commitments have gone unnoticed for a really long time, apparently referring to eccentric symbols, for example, Mu, who never made standard progress due to her character. However, in the event that you request a great deal from individuals, they will let you know that the Renaissance collection had many eccentric references to simply being praise. Supposedly, B was attempting to convey something, and obviously I will separate where individuals were coming from. First off, Anne's DJ and performer Honey. John fills in as the lead maker on 2 Renaissance tracks are Comfortable and Outsider Wiz, with the previous additionally testing Beyond Dark by trans TV character. Peace Mass Indigen has consistently utilized her foundation to bring issues to light of the instrumental jobs of Strange and Dark. People play to music, so it can't be an incident that supervisor explicitly decided to work with her discussing Comfortable evidently, while B was playing out that the signs were excessively open to overlook first. Of all, the melody discusses a lady being agreeable in her skin, and it has been utilized as a hymn for the vast majority in addition to local area. Then during supervisor visit execution in Atlanta, the By banner behind her, and she likewise added to additional verses about her eating a young lady named Caroline May, who could Caroline might be a mysterious sweetheart. The other tune, which was dealt with by Danny Outsider Genius, likewise tests one more hymn with the right Fred's exemplary 1991 hit, I'm Too Hot, to take note of the fact that the band's lead vocalist, Fred Farbus, is in that specific tune. Additionally, the band praises Assembly Hall culture as she proclaims Class Terrible B, and the bar, however, happens next on the collection. Break My Spirit vigorously. Enormous for us 2014, the tune detonates and, furthermore, includes uncredited vocals from the gay rapper who recently teamed up with the group Unarrangement, saying discharge your outrage. Discharge your brain delivers your work. Discharge an opportunity to deliver your exchange. Discharge the pressure and deliver the affection. Disregard the rest. For one more melody from the collection, Plastic Off the Couch. Zell's worked with Sid, who delivered the tune. Close by, see Sid Rose in Distinction as an individual from the odd future. She's a lesbian, and she is hitched to her long-lasting sweetheart. Ariana sewn one more tune that likewise had a touch of reference as Move, which had the contribution of Gay Times cover stars T.S. and Beauty Jones. The melody likewise vigorously embraces young ladies' power, with B looking at coming straight out of the Jumo to groom the dance floor child, as though there weren't an adequate number of references as of now. BOS likewise tests Miss Honey in another of her tunes, Unadulterated SL. Honey, since its delivery began around 1992, has stayed a staple inside. In addition to Spaces and New Ren, who was behind Miss Honey, was an unbelievable crossdressers who was known in the underground strange scene for their charging exhibitions in New York settings. The Haven and Midtown 43, to add on to the generally extensive rundown of the summer renaissance. Donna Summer's famous I Feel Love, which was embraced as a gay hymn upon delivery after a consistent pivot in strange dance clubs. Was it simply a fortuitous event that she was having this multitude of references, or was she out of nowhere coming out as a child? Subscribe Celeb Hut for more videos.